What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Blerdkast Live. And I know we had to wait a whole week to do this episode, but we was tired after BlerDCon last weekend. And for some of us, we had another one. But welcome to the show. I'd like to welcome my guests. We all was up there in Arlington, Virginia, having fun. But before we begin to introduce everybody, I would like to take a moment of joy. Welcome, Joy Stevens. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here once again with all the podcasts, Moana Nui and Blerdography. Looking forward to this conversation. It was nice to get out of Atlanta for a little while and go to the other Black city and do a con. But I'll let everybody else introduce themselves. And so we'll start with Dana.
Hey, good evening, everyone. BlerDCon was absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm Dana Holmes, by the way. Lived here in Washington, D.C., had a phenomenal time at BlerDCon. And we just had another con, too, here in D.C. called Awesome Con, which is D.C.'s answer to Comic-Con.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was a busy weekend. And also we've had some weather issues because it's still wintertime.
Yeah, it's crazy. The weather is crazy. We out here in Atlanta with leather jacket, flip-flops, shorts, jeans, a scarf, shades, and umbrella. Like, we don't know what's happening. There's no idea.
Yeah, it was snowing. I went to court today and it was snowing.
Yeah, it
was 70 degrees 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm. Like, it was literally hailing when I got out the car, snowing when I got back in the car.
Crazy.
Make it make sense.
And you
global
are,
warming.
by the way.
Global warming. There you go.
No, which is
made sense.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm the Supreme Attorney, one half of the Chaos Twins. You can find me on socials on Instagram, TikTok, and that's what's it called? The Supreme Attorney, my name. It's been a long day. Did you not just hear me say I went through hell, snow, rain, and when I got home, the sun came out, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
All four in a day.
Yes, yes, in a matter of 4 hours. How?
Because we destroyed the ozone layer. Anyway, James.
I am James. I go by Miles Simmons on Threads and IG. I am a main staple here at the Moana Nui podcast on this three opinionated variants of the 616, What You're Watching, and Geek Speak on Sports.
All right. So that's everyone. So, Mark, what do you want to talk about?
All right. So, BlerDCon was fun. And there was a lot of amazing things that happened. There were some bad things that happened, but we'll talk about that later. But this show is the BlerDCon post show. We're going to talk about everything we got into, everything else that we saw that we couldn't get into because we were so busy. All the food we ate, because of Dr. Dana, we ate pretty good. Spent a lot of money on food. It was delicious, though. It was very delicious, but we're going to jump into all that. But let's start off with Thursday. Let's just get in there. None of y'all were VIP? No, Supreme Attorney, you were VIP. So tell us about that.
Oh, so when I got there, when I got to the hotel, my hotel was actually at the Hilton. That's where the badge pickup was. And they sent me to the wrong line, which was fine. And they were like, "Oh, you're VIP." I was like, "Yes, always." So then they sent me upstairs and there was absolutely zero line, which was great. And then I got I got my first chain. It was so cool. And it's like a big plaque. So they make me feel like a VIP, which is great.
Where is it?
So I'm not really good with jewelry, which is why I don't wear a ring.
But for those who weren't able to go or who didn't see it, the VIP badge looked like an early hip hop 80s, what we used to call dookie chain. Like it was
that's right.
Link
that's
chain.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and then it had a plaque reminiscent of Flavor Flav's big clock. Big rectangular plaque that said VIP. I have to say, of all the badges that I've seen, that's probably my favorite for VIP. Because
agreed.
Agreed. It definitely looked like half the convention OG'd.
Yes. Right. That's right. It was. I agree with you, Joy. 100%.
And it was heavy too. And it had a plaque on it, and it said VIP. Move out my way. I loved it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It wasn't. It didn't feel cheap or no. It felt they put effort into it.
Yeah, they definitely changed the game on
Yes, they did.
On badges, with especially with the QR codes on the back, and then all the swag that you got with it.
Man,
I was kind of a little jealous. I wanted the swag.
That's the what do you got with it? Oh, a t-shirt.
Yeah, she designed it. Miss Cookie.
No, it's a
She's
hoodie.
a local DC
Nice.
seamstress
The
tailor.
Geek
She
Geek
designed that.
logo.
Yes, and
There
yes,
you
they
go.
were-
That's the chain. Yeah.
that's the shame. Yep.
Yeah, he wanted to feel what a VIP felt like. I was like, give it back.
That's not what happened.
It sounds like what happened.
She willingly let me use it. I didn't even ask. She
I
just
was like,
hey.
you want to feel what it feels like to be a VIP because you'll never be here.
Mm.
And you put it in, I was like, give it back. You can only have it for about 30 seconds.
I know that's
Just long
right.
to take a picture. That
Angela,
makes
I
sense.
know that's
First
right.
of all,
That's
I
right.
can
You know
afford
this.
VIP. I just didn't think it was worth it.
You can. Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Just got a bonus before BlerDCon. It was perfect. I had money.
Oh man.
okay, so I think VIP is worth it if you're going solo, you're going to panel solo, or if your friends also have it. My friends didn't have it, so I didn't really use it because I was like, I want to sit in the panels with my friends. But worth it for the Hoochie Daddy contest.
So tell us about the Hoochie Daddy contest, because I was so busy trying to get the little press sticker for my badge that I missed a lot of stuff, and then I didn't realize we had to have an 18 and up wristband, so I didn't get that until the next
I
day.
just walked in.
So the Hoochie, well, I didn't know that I could just walk in. So anyway, tell me about the Hoochie Daddy contest.
Ooh, okay. So I was able to sit in before everybody else came in because I was a VIP. And they said the first row was reserved for the contestants, which was a lie. So we got to see them take like their first pictures, do a little walkthrough, which was great because we were VIPs, so nobody else was in the room.
Nice.
And then everybody else started crowding in. And as people were still coming in, the show already started. But because I was VIP, I didn't have to worry about that. It was actually really, really fun. I wasn't expecting all that. It was great.
So tell me less about your VIP and more about the actual show.
Ooh, okay.
You want to talk about me? I'm the very important person, Joy. What do you mean?
You paid to be, but no, the show though. What was the show
All
like?
right, I can chime in because
Wait, I think I should have been backstage with Rob because Blerdography was like, oh no, I'm gonna go back with him and hype him up. So he got to see the behind the scenes, and apparently they were doing all kind of push-ups and sit-ups, getting ready for their audience.
All that stuff. So
in underwear because like they all trying to show off everybody different body types. So at one point after and it's in the trailer that I put that the teaser I did for the vlog, but this lady, her job was to just measure the inseam of all the shorts because the shorts had to be a certain length. And she was just like, oh, this is the happiest day of my life, just being on my knees measuring the inseams of all these beautiful black men's shorts. So she had a wonderful, wonderful experience.
That does not sound like something I aspire to.
I volunteer as tribute for next year.
Nah, it just I'm real particular about personal hygiene. I don't know if I would have wanted to be.
Oh no. See, that's the good part about BlerDCon. We all know how to take a bath, so it was not a must smell back there at all.
Okay, good. Because I was like, because the cons are kind of funky.
Yeah, I kept seeing the messages on Facebook about everybody wearing like use deodorant, make sure you have soap. I was like, is that what BlerDCon is on? And then when I got there, I did not smell any of that.
There was no con funk. There was, no at all. None at all.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
I volunteer
Amen,
to measure, to make it go faster. I just want to do my part.
You can't.
I think she was very happy with having a long line of 30 men that she had to measure. Then after that, like some of them needed baby oil or baby powder rubbed on.
See, now the baby oil, that's the job I would do.
Have the legs shining, yes.
Legs, abs, all kind of stuff.
Arms,
like some
shining,
dudes, like
delicious.
had to strip all the way down to
coconut oil
because like you only wear what you're stripping down into or something. So everybody's just getting butt naked and just having fun.
It gave all the Queen's men on BET Plus. Just letting you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that next year. Just the oil, baby powder, whatever's needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever I can do.
Yes.
Be on the volunteer team for the Hoochie Daddy contest.
And that's the only one I'm volunteering for.
Yeah. Then them going home after that, right? And so the show. And so they came out one by one.
They came out one by one to
Yeah. Who
select
won?
music until they got tired and just
Mike won.
Cinema.
His name is
what's his name? Mike.
What's his last name? Oh my god.
It's a shame.
Friends. We're
He was
friends.
the Hoochie Daddy.
Yeah.
The Hoochie Daddy one. Okay.
Yeah.
The Hoochie Daddy one.
Yeah.
He had on, I think, the mesh shirt.
Yeah, the mesh shirt with the
and some
abs
short
on.
shorts. He had the Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yes, he did,
Right.
and he put on a show. Yeah, there's a picture of him.
He did. Oh, that's the one. Okay, I think that's the one where a girl ran to the front and put her head like all over his.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was his girlfriend.
He escorted all out of the room. She was.
She escorted out. That was his girlfriend.
Out of the room. She wasn't out of the room because she was sitting in front of me and blocking my view of the Hoochie Daddy. So no, she didn't leave the room. I was very upset, and I was like, I thought this was for the contestants. What the actual hell? I was very upset.
So that's what y'all were doing. And was that Thursday?
That was Friday.
That was Friday. Okay, so Thursday. So James and I got there Wednesday evening, and Thursday, since it was nothing really going on, and people couldn't get their badges until the evening, or till later on, we actually ended up going to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, which is awesome. You definitely need 2 days because we were just flying through there to get through all.
Okay.
But we got some footage and stuff from there. It was have the rest of y'all been?
Yeah, I've been. I took Dana on Monday.
How did y'all like it?
It was great. It was. We got on Monday. They opened later. They opened from 12 to 5. Whereas any other days they're open from 10 to 5. So yeah. So but we stayed the whole time. It was amazing. We started on the bottom under the history section of the museum. It was very. Yeah. And also it's spring break, so it was like, wow, there's a lot of kids here. That's just we couldn't find it was spring break, so so that's what a lot of the schools and school districts do in America during they go to the African American History Museum. It was intense. I'll tell you that right. The Emmett Till exhibit.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. It's they. You can't take photographs. You can't take videos or it's the pictures and the pictures of the actual. They got videos of actual early footage from the 1920s. Actual footage. They recorded this shit.
Well, that would have been in was it in
30s.
the 20s? 30s.
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah. Right after, because 1915.
Emmett Till was in the 60s.
No, he was in the 50s. But 1915 was the Birth of a Nation. So, D.W. Griffin. So they had cameras. They had filming capabilities.
Yeah. Interesting thing about that movie, Birth of a Nation, it was the Matrix of its time. It was a very high tech.
Yes.
People had never seen anything so photorealistic before, which is why so many people believed it. And it's one of the reasons that there's this myth about Black men being sexual savages to this day is because of that movie.
Yeah, but it was, and we spent a lot of time and a lot of money in the gift shop. Me and Dana.
Me and James were so busy running up and down. We hear the announcement. We finally made it to the top floor. We're running around enjoying the music, and we hear the museum's closing in 30 minutes. What?
And the gift shop is currently closed.
Right. We missed all the gift shop stuff.
So you guys didn't eat at Sweet Home Cafe?
Oh, we ate.
No, we definitely ate at the cafe.
Matter of fact, that's the picture I took and I posted online because we were in Sweet Home Cafe when we heard that Christy Nome got fired. I was like, this might be the blackest day ever to sit here eating catfish and cornbread and collard greens while we hear that she got fired. In the blackest museum on the planet. It was great.
It was great. Yeah.
But back to the
Hoochie Daddies?
The Hoochie Daddies.
Okay. So then, oh my God. So what's his name? Blurdover? He has the Major Payne cosplay. And so when I saw Major Payne walk across the stage, I was like, I can't see this. Oh my God.
There was like 3 of them. There was 3 different Major Paynes.
Yeah, okay, it wasn't him because I couldn't look if it was him. I was like, oh no. But it was somebody else, and that was amazing. And they had Sexual Chocolate from is it Back to America?
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Here we go. Coming to America.
That boy can sing. I believe the children.
Did he have a
Yes.
Jerry curl?
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
And then
the
he had
rip away
rip away pants.
Nice.
It was the best.
Randy
There was
White.
somebody else. That's
Randy
the one
White,
who was.
that's
The
right.
train conductor. That's the one who
That
was.
that was one of my favorites.
Yeah. So he had like he looked like a train conductor. He had a whistle and he was hooching it out. It was so great. Oh my
I think
God.
he was a professional stripper with some of the stuff he was doing. A lot of them were professional strippers.
Were they
And
really?
I'm
Or
not
you
mad
just
at him.
saying
I'm not
things?
mad. It was
You know,
great. The
look.
theme was Geeknik, aka
Right.
Purchase your
Freaknik.
skill
So,
set,
yes.
You know,
Mhm.
when was there a cash prize?
No, they had 3D printed little statues of like booty cheeks and peaches.
It wasn't a
was
booty cheek. It was a peach.
Okay,
with pants around his ankles. It was hilarious. I wish I had won that.
that sounds.
You would have to actually participate, Mark.
Enough you. I've gotten enough of that one. But I was supposed to participate, but I got stage fright, and apparently that's not good enough for some people. So
No, it's not. No,
Mm-mm.
it's not good enough for me.
Not
either.
when
We've
you were
been
talking about it.
We've been talking about that for
before.
months, Mark.
Oh,
We've been talking about that for
wait.
months.
Right?
Time
Right.
out. Hold up. Flag on the play. Sir, you run a YouTube channel, you interview people at cons, and you got stage fright.
yes. So I like attention. I love attention, but something about 1,000 women screaming at me and me having to do a performance messed with my psyche, and I just like couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
There was
But
a lot of
next
screaming
year-
men too.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun. But next year, I got y'all next year.
Okay.
Should we hold you to it or just kidding?
No, hold me to it next year.
Okay.
Oh, so I can be your wrangler?
Yeah.
Oh, I have two. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so excited.
And the Hoochie Daddy outfit I had this year will be even more Hoochie for next year.
Okay.
That's right. You was thinking about doing like a Red Ranger sort of deal.
I did do it. And it worked. I think it worked. It just needs to be a little bit more Hoochie.
I told him I
Yes.
need to be shorter because I was like, you can't really see
It's
your
like
thigh.
2 inches is it 2 inch
Oh, that was the Hoochie Daddy measurement.
That's
2
right,
inch
2
inseam.
inches, 2
Yo.
inches. Yep.
How are people holding everything together?
Yeah,
There was a slip. There
There
was
was a wardrobe malfunction. Yes, there
There was
was.
a lot of those, especially
Yeah.
backstage.
Yeah, so some
Ooh.
dudes
blessed.
evade that by using jock straps.
Makes sense.
Smart. But the ones who didn't,
Yeah.
the front row was blessed.
AKA
Mhm.
dudes
That
who wear
almost sprayed.
AKA dudes who wear bodysuits at cons, brothers who wear bodysuits with no underwear.
Dancer belts. Yes.
Dancer belts
cosplayer.
don't work. Dancer belts don't work.
They don't. Why not? You still fall out of there?
Yeah. Some us are just
Y'all
Yes.
it's too much.
too much. Dancer belt was not made for us. It was made
Mm.
for
Oh
Oh
them.
my God, please let me be a wrangler.
Wait, did you just say you're so blessed the dancer belt just doesn't do anything?
That's why my cosplays I have a flap in front of me versus
I
anything
don't
else.
understand. You know what? Go ahead with your bad self.
No, that's why I have a flap. I don't. That's why I don't do. That's why I don't do Zentai or Mew Mew bodysuits
Put
at
the
all.
D in
At
baby.
all. At all. At all.
Joy, no. This is a family show.
No, it's
I
not.
just
It's
think
grown
this
and
is
sexy.
Dark show,
Grown
sir.
and sexy. At grown and sexy. You
Exactly.
Yeah.
This show is after dark.
Right?
Okay, we're talking about BlerDCon, and you're like, no, it's a family show.
I'm
And we start off
joking.
with the Hoochie Daddy contest.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you put the D in Dana, didn't think I'll hear that today.
Oh well, you will.
Is that our Isaiah? Hey, Isaiah.
Hey,
is-
Isaiah.
Isaiah was there at the Hoochie Daddy contest
Yes,
too.
he was.
I'm Red, by the way. Hey, happy to have y'all. Happy to have y'all. So, okay, that was a Hoochie Daddy contest. What else was going on Friday for y'all?
It was really just okay.
Photo shoot.
So, I did do the Black Geeks of BlerDCon shoot, and I finally got an answer of the question that I've been asking. Is it redundant to do a Black Geeks of BlerDCon shoot at BlerDCon when BlerDCon is the Black Geek shoot of blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah? The answer is no, it's not redundant. People still will show up. People like getting pictures taken. and geeks come in all shapes and sizes, cosplay, non-cosplay.
Mhm.
So that was a fun little scenario. I know better to do it on a Saturday next year and to do it inside because it was cold.
Mind the weather. Mind the weather.
Mind the weather. I didn't know about it like that, and I already made the date. If I had known, I would did it Saturday, but it was a good turnout. It was about
and the weather was good on the weekend. Yeah, except Friday was a bad day because it was cold, but Saturday and Sunday it was just nice.
Yeah, this definitely beats doing it in July or whatever when everything is.
I can tell you stories about when BlerDCon was a summer con. It was Lord have mercy.
I would have just stayed in one hotel, but I'm not walking anywhere.
Yeah.
Not in the sun, not in the heat.
And
I probably would have been able to do a cosplay.
And you know we draw heat.
Right? Sun just be chasing us.
That would have been miserable. I'm happy I didn't hear about it.
And then for 3 years, like the Hyatt, they were like renovating their AC unit, and like during BlerDCon, it would just go out. Girl, it'd be miserable. Oh my God.
Hey, little cousin.
Hey.
Hey, Red. That's the only time I'll call you Red too.
But I will say BlerDCon 2026 felt like BlerDCon 2017. The energy was there. It felt alive. It felt, felt alive. Yeah. It was like a family reunion. I was seeing people I haven't seen in years, actually. I just running around. I spent more time like catching up with, you know what I mean? Just like, hey, how you?
Yeah, like everybody I spoke with, because I guess usually for the first con, I just kind of hang out. I don't really go to panels or anything. I'm just trying to get the feel of the con. And every single person I talked to was super nice. And some people are like, oh, do you guys know each other? No, I don't even know your name. There was a lot of that happening.
It definitely felt like family, felt like homecoming for me, especially being able to meet, you, Dana, for the first time in person, being able to meet my little nephew, Malachi, for the first time in person. I've known Malachi for like 7 years. No, 10 years or more. Yeah. And finally being able to lay eyes on his entire being and not just his little face. Was cool,
He was so nice too. I like him.
Malachi is good people.
Malachi is really cool.
We will have
James' sister. That was cool.
James'
sister is fire.
She was amazing. She really
like her.
And the stories she told.
I know.
About James were amazing.
Right. Yes.
She told the story about James getting choked out one day. It was great.
Right. Oh, wow. I was like, when you meet James, you were like, damn, were you really like that as a teen?
Because he's so like calm and collected,
right. He just
there's a violence.
He's so even keel right now. Look at him. He's like,
who would have thought he used to buck?
Right? He's ignoring us right now. That's fine. So
I'm just taking it all in. Please regale.
we're not gonna share all the stories. We're gonna just hold them over you later.
Yes, that's right.
Pop up when you least expect it.
Yeah, that's what good friends do.
At MomoCon.
Yes. There you have it.
Good luck with that. Again, I have no shame. So whatever she told you is whatever.
Okay. We know, and we're gonna get more stories out of her.
That's cool.
One thing I got to do on Friday was go to the Chasing K-Drama panel with Dulce Sloan, and I can't remember the name of her partner that is doing it.
Choi. Blanking on her first name.
Yeah.
Choi is the last name though.
Che. But yeah. CHOI is actually pronounced Che.
Che.
Okay, so how was it?
It was really good. Like she was talking about how she got into K-dramas, how she got into the con itself, because she had never heard about it before, like last year. And they were excited to be there. Their podcast is like, I think, a weekly broadcast around like what K-dramas are you watching? What do you like?
Chrissy Che.
Chrissy Che. Thank you. And they were just a lot of fun. It was almost like a stand-up set because Dulce Sloan is she is a powerhouse when it comes to keeping the energy going. Like she's just 100 miles an hour. It was fun to watch. We got to interview her the next day. We got to take pictures with her. So I got pictures with her and with Redman. Because we got
oh yeah.
When you share those pictures so we can see those amazing shots of you and Dulce Sloan and Redman.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Are they in the? Do you have them, James?
I do have them. I'm pulling them up now.
Excellent.
Did you want to go to the Red Man concert?
I didn't get to go to the
know
concert
about it.
because I didn't have a VIP thing.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't have VIP. I didn't know
Oh,
about
y'all
it.
should have just told me. I would have just gave it to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's me and James talking to Red Man. I was 3 inches away from him. It was great.
James
Show
is-
us the other picture with that beautiful smile, Joy.
Do you have that one?
Man,
James?
why is you teasing so hard?
Because he said something. I don't remember what he said, but I couldn't help but crack up laughing.
So while James is looking for that, I'll tell you, like, it was funny because we ended up spending maybe 2 hours waiting on a chance to get to interview him because the schedules and the rooms and things got turned around a little bit. At one point, they lost Red Man. They didn't know where he was.
Yep.
Right. But then all of a sudden, we went back to a room we've been in. Oh, yeah, that's me and my baby Reggie.
Yes, that's Joy and Reggie. There they are.
That's
Oh,
so cute.
Yes.
He is the sweetest guy. You know, he was there because he was promoting his quasi-political party. I don't want to take it that strong yet, but a party that is focused on decriminalizing and deregulating cannabis so that it is no longer on any sort of schedule at all. And just let it just be another plant, like, you know, hibiscus and jasmine tea, like oolong, like just let it be. And there's a really good story to tell around it too, why it should be that way. But at least this is my opinion. This isn't anything that he said. And this is us with Dulce Sloan when we were interviewing her. Some of the stuff that she had already gone over in her podcast panel, but she was really cool too. She's
a huge Trekkie.
She's a huge Trekkie. Matter of fact, I think she gave you a run for your money, James.
She did, and that's why I'm holding the mic right there, because this is the part of the interview where we were talking about Star Trek, and Deep Space Nine is her favorite entry in all of Trek because of Sisko.
Amen, Benjamin Sisko.
For all the reasons that we love Sisko, not just being the first black male captain, but just a black father figure on TV that was, you know, positive in science fiction. A positive black father figure in science fiction, like basically the first. So her rationale behind that, and just, you know, breaking down the love, just seeing that at a young age, just was like powerful for her, and she's been hooked ever since. So yeah, she's seen everything, but DS9 is her favorite.
Just to piggyback on DS9, it was the only sci-fi show me and my father, while he was still alive, we would watch together.
Oh wow!
He didn't care nothing about the rest of the series of Deep Space. Him, Sisko, and his son, man. That brought us together.
That's beautiful.
No idea.
Speaking of Sisko and his son, did you watch Starfleet Academy, where they did the tribute episode to Sisko being an emissary and bringing back his the son as an older actor, and how they pay tribute to his character and his legacy within the series?
Beautiful.
Yes, it was real beautiful. That was one of my favorite episodes of Starfleet Academy, especially since it featured like my favorite new character in Star Trek, Sam, series Acclamation Mill. Love her to death. Need to see more of her and everything that's Star Trek related. But enough of that. Back to BlerDCon.
Yeah, like I give Joseph the Trekkies who could do that thing because I can't do it.
No,
Yeah,
I
I can still barely do it.
I can't. It's
Okay, show offs.
right. Oh, she could. You know what? Okay, Joy.
But this took like 10 years of mentally having to think about it to do it, because I could never used to do it. It had to be like this.
How do you even do it like that?
You just got to pull your pinky in, you know.
But like my pinky would never like go in naturally, so I had to force my hands closed together like that. Man, it took a long time, and I wasn't even into Star Trek then. I was just doing it because it looked cool.
Because it looked cool.
Star Trek and I couldn't do it, so I was like, I'm not part of it. It's not fair.
I can't do the hand sign, so I'm not in the game.
Then my dad used to
Basically
neck pinch me all the time. I was like, stop doing this. I don't understand the reference yet.
I want to do it so bad, and I was in Catholic school, and I was like, do it. But then the
Wait, this West Side.
I can do that one. That would get me shot though. No, I was kidding.
Not outside of California, you know.
I mean, I lived in California.
Oh yeah, you were gonna get shot.
Are you from Oakland? That's right. You're from Oakland. Yeah.
Yes, I'm from Oakland.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, back to BlerDCon. We had so much wonderful, glorious food, and I just gotta talk about this one place we ate at. The Korean restaurant, Pie.
Pie barbecue.
Mhm.
Pie
Yeah.
My barbecue was excellent.
It was. I went to Korean barbecue today, and I was like, man, I'm just disappointed that I'm not in DC right now eating that Korean barbecue. I'm in Atlanta
I mean,
eating some.
you can come to Gwinnett.
Look, that's an hour away from where I live.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not-
Ouch.
For living there. I'm 20 minutes away.
Good for you. Good
I know,
for
right?
you.
I have
love
to say-
all the barbecue.
Pie barbecue was really, really good because, like, I like Korean barbecue, but I never like desire to go there by myself. Like, I'm never like, oh, I want to go to Korean barbecue. I just don't. But going there, Pie was worth the walk, worth the.
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
those
it was
food
really
trucks
good.
are expensive.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the food trucks. We're gonna get into that.
I
That's
mean,
a whole separate.
I did not patronize the food trucks.
Unfortunately,
I
in
got
DC,
the case in a can.
DC food trucks are expensive
Mm.
regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that area the area that we were in, Crystal City, is
Yeah,
home
because government
to
workers.
government workers. That's
Mhm.
that's Monday,
So
Monday to
imagine-
Friday is government workers. So they,
Oh, wow.
they go down there and bum rush those food trucks, and they spend that good Uncle Sugar money.
Mm.
All right,
Oh,
let me say
sure.
this. Let me say this about the DC food truck scene in BlerDCon. I understand that it's expensive, but I'd rather eat the food truck scene in DC than what, say, AWA had this past con, where they had all these food trucks and they was expensive food trucks and you didn't get enough food. At least in DC, when you spent that money on the food truck at BlerDCon, you got a meal and enough to carry over for like another meal. So every one thing I ate at a food truck lasted at least 2 meals.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
worth it. Yeah.
You got a lot of food for your
Because
money.
we did not have that experience at Anime Week in Atlanta this past year when they had the
Yeah.
food trucks. Spent $35 on like 5 wings
Chicken
and
fingers and
fries.
fries.
No.
Yeah.
5 wings, bruh.
No, it was $20 for a burger and fries, not without a drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I quickly was like, let me just go ahead and go to the store and get me some protein bars.
Right.
Because I'd rather just eat some Fig Newtons than spend this
Right.
money.
I think we were
Not
all
because-
expecting something
because I
different.
could
When we
never.
got it, we were like, is this a kid's meal? What is this?
Right. Is this everything I ordered? Because I feel like I paid for more than this.
It's antithetical to the South because you're supposed to get a lot of food for your money.
Right. It was a scam. It
It's
was
this new South that they're in.
I
Right.
think the only thing that I did have it was in the food truck area was the woman who was selling cakes in jars. Those are good.
I
Okay.
meant to go
Oh,
back
and
there.
the mud tea. The mud tea
That's
was
what I'm looking for.
everything.
That mud tea was. I've never tasted something that was so good, and the first thought was this will be better with alcohol in it, and bought it just for that, and spent the whole weekend. Very.
No.
She's a local businesswoman. she attends Atlantic Comic Con in Norfolk, Virginia. I met her there 2 years ago when she had a whole table set up. And when I say she was sold out in an hour, we was like, she said, I'm calling my husband. I'm trying to get more stuff in, right? Yeah, she is amazing.
Nice.
Mhm. Yeah, you should have saw the way Mark's eyes lit up because I got the mud tea first.
There's Duran.
I took one taste and I was like, this would be good with vodka.
Mm.
I let him taste it. He was like, and then he ran to the line. I've never seen Mark run. He ran to that line.
Hilarious.
Her food is her desserts her pastries, her cakes are that good. Yeah.
No, they are.
And
I got
think
3 of them.
I think she's gonna be back at Atlantic Comic Con this August. But yeah,
Okay.
I might just do that con just to go back up there to try some of her because everybody was raving about her cakes. So I might.
speaking of which, there
That's
is
so good.
Mr. Flood right there. Duran, how are you? The owner, CEO of Atlantic Comic Con, which is another black focused, black owned, black ran con in Norfolk, Virginia.
And when is that one?
August 1st through 2nd.
Okay.
So, Mr. Owner of Atlantic Comic Con, if you're interested in having Blerdography come up and cover your con, press passes will be much appreciated.
Yeah, we will travel.
We will travel Blerdography and Moana Nui.
And it's literally a month before DragonCon.
DragonCon,
right?
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is perfect
We got
because that's
DragonCon.
always been the problem. It was usually 2 weeks before DragonCon. I need at least a month so I can prepare the money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've talked about Thursday and Friday. Saturday was a big day. Saturday was actually the day that, hey Mal,
There he is. Hey, Malachi.
good to see you, babe.
Mr.
I
Bailey.
enjoyed you. You were
We
fun.
was just talking about you, like in a very positive way. You missed the
What good
beginning of the
people you
show.
are.
Yes,
In detail.
Malachi.
Yes,
is
you were.
great. Yes.
He was one of the people that I was not expecting to meet that I enjoyed so much of. Like, especially like while we was eating Korean barbecue, just sitting there talking to him, get to know him. That's what led me to. Well, I talked to him beforehand, wanted to go get the books and support him. So I did the interview. I kept telling him I'm coming back. I was running all over the place, but I got the interview with him. I made a new friend in Mike over the weekend. Like, got to hear his story, and just like talk to him and just hear the positive energy, why he wants to tell his story. He's not even telling his story for himself necessarily. He's telling his story for people who don't feel seen. I can't wait for that interview to come out. Thank you for stopping by and watching the show tonight. That made me
And he is the #1 Storm fan on the planet Earth.
Correction. He is Storm.
Yes, he
okay.
is.
He is
Yes,
not a Storm fan.
he is. That's
He
true.
is Storm.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the correction. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't think of Storm anymore without thinking of Malachi.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yes, smelling nothing. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
definitely,
enjoyed everybody joining him.
I do business in DC every now and then, and the next time I'm coming up there, I'll let you know in advance, and I'll try to schedule an extra day so we can hang out for sure.
Yeah, call my sister. Make it a whole thing.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Right? Exactly. Shit. Let
Yeah, we can't wait for her to come
I
up
mean,
one
we'll
more
hit you up. Joy can hit you up and get her number. We'll
Yup.
I'm about to say some of y'all did get her number. I know Malachi and her did exchange numbers, and I think Deron did as well.
Nice. So we got contacts to
Yes.
sister James' sister.
So anytime he starts acting up, just call sister.
Yep.
Wow. See, Dana was just talking about that before we went live.
Yes.
Yeah. I love
Saturday was the huge day. So it was the zenith of the con. So
It absolutely was. Now, what did y'all get into on Saturday? What were some of y'all favorite things?
Hoochie Daddy contest.
That was
Friday.
Oh,
the next day.
Get to
The
Dana.
memories of the Hoochie Daddy
the panels, definitely the panels.
to the next day, especially when you were seeing all the other contestants after the con and seeing how more hoochie their cosplays were. That was cool.
There was some guy going around. He had a rogue outfit on. To quote, what was it, Eminem? I ain't never seen an ass like that.
Yes,
Like
that was the ongoing theme for BlerDCon 2026. Lots of ass.
Yes,
Ass.
Oh my God, it was so much ass out there. And I mean,
booty everywhere.
Yeah.
so much ass.
Yes.
I was in heaven.
And it was glorious to behold.
It was. I didn't take enough pictures, but that's on
Me
me.
neither.
I
I was too. Well, I can't sneak pics in my cosplay, but still, it should. A lot of mental pictures, though.
Yes,
It would be forever.
Yes.
Yeah. So speaking of cosplay, your Sub-Zero was a major win. With everybody that saw you, I was people trying to take pictures. Yes. Oh, and there's my other baby, Tony Weaver.
Yes, Tony
I
was
adore
there.
him.
Yes, he autographed that copy of Weirdo that I'm holding. Yes, that was my #1 mission, was to get that book and his autograph. I've been following him for years.
I'm gonna start just bringing my copy of Weirdo to the cons on the off chance that I see him and get him to autograph it next time.
He was amazing. It was. I tell people this all the time after the con, I had a lot of messages from people. It's like, wow, you're Sub-Zero. And there was a video. Dana took a video of me and Redman, And he was just blown away. He was literally like, wow, what?
Yeah, he's like, that's fucking fantastic. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember.
Yes. And I like I said, I do other cosplays, but I always go Sub-Zero is my love letter. Okay, because I in 1992 as a kid, I saw Sub-Zero's head rip fatality at the arcades in New York City. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since. But yeah, I always take the one who brought me to the dance. Always. Always. He's like one of my first really serious cosplays. I took me 9 months, almost a year to make it from start to finish. And there's always been upgrades. It's not what you see now. What you see now is
the smoke was new, right?
Smoke was new. Yeah, that was a smoke fest. And yes, Isaiah, your Arthur cosplay was fantastic.
It was so cute.
That's one of the pictures.
Yes.
Especially when he did his little fist.
Yes, he did his look like
yes, he did.
I loved it. I loved his Arthur.
Oh, it was so good seeing you again, Isaiah. I hope to see you at also at MomoCon in May.
Yeah, I wish I would have. Yeah, so
there it is.
Love it.
Yes,
that was a cute one. I like.
Salt and Pepper, the Salt and Pepper cosplayers. Yes, they were amazing. Yes, they were.
Oh, and the Missy.
Yes, the Misty Elliott cosplay.
There was Elliott cosplay. There was a Left Eye, Lisa Left Eye.
She had on the Super Duper Fly cosplay.
Yes.
I did like the TLC
and the Brat was as Mega Man, as you know, from their
But while you're thinking
there
about
he is. There's Malachi.
Welcome
welcome to the show.
I didn't see TLC that weekend though.
I saw Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, definitely saw Salt and Pepper.
Y'all. Everybody stop. I need to introduce.
Sorry, my fault.
Coming on the show right now, friend of the show, two-time published author Malachi Bailey.
Welcome to me. Thank you.
Glad to have you. So Mal, you came for just the Saturday, right? You were there just on Saturday.
I did. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, Joy. I was actually having a hard time deciding whether I was going or not. Despite the fact that I go every year, even though I complain about the build-up. But we had a conversation not even like 3 days prior, and I said, shit, and now I have to go because I'm not even like 30 minutes away from Arlington. So thank you for putting that, that pep in my step and that fire under my beautiful ass.
Were you the Hoochie Daddy contest?
I was the original Hoochie Daddy from 3 years ago.
Yes, we had a whole panel.
Data. We did it first.
Yes, we did.
But we didn't do it this year because, people wanted to beat a dead joke. So that's the point.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part while you were there?
Aside from seeing you, I enjoyed seeing, the team. That was that. So for me, I like seeing us. I like seeing us, enjoy ourselves and not be apologetic for being, the quote unquote weirdos or the outsiders or the wallflowers, because it's all about community, right? So I enjoyed us, having dinner and just cutting up, eating the dessert. What was the brown butter cake or whatever?
The brown butter cake was the
diabetes.
Yes, I got diabetes from it. I'm okay.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water. I'm good.
Because, just being able to be around people, like-minded individuals. So my favorite part was just seeing you guys. Just sound cheesy, but I like being able to, finally see Joy. It took us 10 years?
10 years.
To make this.
Y'all know each other for 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they have.
Yeah. So the backstory with me and Malachi, I met Malachi when I was still working in corporate America, and I had rich auntie money back then, because again, 52. So we were in a couple of different groups together, and in one particular group, he was he was sharing that he wanted to republish his first novel, Her. He talked about the character, and I was like, that's really cool. And he was saying, like, hey, if you support my Kickstarter at a certain level, once you reach this level, I'll make you a character in the sequel. And I was like, say less. Pop, pop, pop. And donated to the Kickstarter, and and then we just seemed to always be in agreement whenever we would like post and chat and stuff in the same groups. And now he just became one of my favorite people. Friended him for real on Facebook. That lets you know how old his relationship is. It was on Facebook. And then I've been just a fan of his ever since. And he was true to his word. There is a character named Joy in the second book.
In the second book, and she survived. So that's a testament to how much I enjoyed including her. But Joy, don't forget, you had a podcast, I want to say a little before COVID.
Thoughts and Moments podcast. And when you were just launching the second book, you came on our podcast, as a guest. It's me and my friend Ellis used to do that. And one of the better interviews that we had.
No shade to the other ones.
Hey, it is what it is, man. You're good on camera.
I am. It's true. Yes. Dana texted me, and so I said, let me see what they're talking about. But I was hoping that there would be like a BlerDCon recap. So I buzzed the other Dana. I was like, hey, add me on the show. She's like, James is doing it now. I said, okay, cool. So I decided to harass her for a bit. It's been a long day at work, but this is what I needed. So thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
So you cut people off in your book if you don't like them?
Well, that's what any author does, I
love that.
We can make you immortal, or we can kill you up in the most bloody, most disrespectful way. Yeah.
Just ask Shonda Rhimes. She kill everybody.
Yes, she does.
Did you guys discuss Bridgerton yet?
That's
the latest season.
That's my binge this week.
It's so good.
Last weekend, and I have some thoughts, so we could discuss that at another time.
Oh, there's a Queen Charlotte cosplayer at BlerDCon. She was amazing.
Yes, there was.
She had King George with her.
She had King George with her. Absolutely, indeed.
Oh man, that's
all
cool.
King George.
I cosplay as Queen Charlotte from time to time. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it again this year on one of the days for DragonCon. And there's another guy that cosplays King George, but he is King George from Hamilton. And I managed to run into him and grab a picture with him every now and then when we're both in costume. The first time I saw him, we were coming from the Black Geeks DragonCon photo shoot, and naturally King George, he's white, and he was just being kind of crazy King George, and he was on the escalator. And he got in front of me. He's like, oh, excuse me. And I yelled out, do you not remember me, my love? And he turned around, and we had this whole little skit thing about Under the Stars. I'm so glad he has seen Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte. Yeah. So now we kind of look for each other. I don't know his name. I have no idea who he is or where to find him, other than when he's in costume.
King George.
As King George.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Absolutely.
But this year I'm trying to go all out with my hair, because like normally I just do the gown and the moles and like a little up afro with a crown. But this, I want to do something. She had a lot of heart-shaped stuff in her hair this year. So it's got to be at least this tall.
I want to see some birds flying out your hair for the next cosplay.
Wow.
You know what? I tried to get a crystal swan in my hair one year, but it was too heavy. But now I think I'm going to go for silver painted, like lighter, like plastic ducks or something, and just spray paint them silver, and then I'm going to have something in there.
Make it happen.
Okay. Absolutely.
I would like to
say I did like all the cosplay, like the different variations that people did with cosplays was top tier.
Yes, I want to bring up one of my favorites from BlerDCon, Rita Repulsa cosplayer.
Yes, she was amazing. Yes, she was. Rita Repulsa and Goldar. Yes,
I got video of both of them. If the guy behind the chair would pull some of those up, some of those shots, videos. But yeah, she did an amazing job. She did the voice and the line. It was amazing. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How did I miss her? She looks so perfect. Oh wow.
She
It's a
had
lot of
she had the Madonna titties going on and everything. Yes, yes,
I didn't even
yes,
notice until you said it.
yes. she was in theme. She Power Rangers
was
and Madonna.
loving it. She was getting so much attention.
This is why I love Blur, because you don't see this. You at Awesome Gone, you didn't see this level of creativity, because when we do things, we are extra, and that's what makes us special. And we remix it, and that's why the others hate us.
Play it again and unmute it.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was sound. I will get that back shortly. Go ahead, continue.
One of my favorite things about the cosplay at BlerDCon is, and I've been saying this for the longest time, like when Black people cosplay, we just bring the 9s and 10s and all the bells and whistles.
Wait. Let it play and come back around, because it should play.
And in 3, 2, 1.
My Green Ranger.
Her voice was amazing.
All right,
Her voice was
and it's
amazing.
That voice.
Is that
She
her
sounds just
voice?
like her.
Yes, see, and this is why they hate us. This is Black creativity right here. You know what I mean? Unfettered, unapologetic Black creativity right there
Yeah.
for the world to see. And no one was like, "Oh, Rita Rapunzel's not Black." Motherfucker, she's gonna be Black today. Goddamn,
You're gonna be Black today. Absolutely.
The different hairstyles.
yes,
Very Afrocentric.
and also the hair. It's the
Frieza cosplayer. She was so amazing using her afro in her cosplay like that. Oh my god, I got pictures of that too.
I need you to send these pictures in before the show starts.
Right,
He did.
There she is.
I'm just having to scour through and find the ones he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, she did normal stage 3 Frieza. Then she had golden Frieza, and she's gonna work on the Black Frieza for next year. She was amazing.
She was great.
Do you have pictures of the Salt and Pepper cosplayers? Because they were everything.
I don't think I got a picture of them. I was definitely lacking on my photography this year.
I didn't see them.
I saw them in passing, like they were going down the escalator.
Yeah,
and that was the thing. Like, what was it? Friday? I think it was Friday. We probably saw them at least 4 or 5 times, but it was always like on the opposite end
that's right.
of where we were. Right. Yeah, like if we were in the lobby, they were on the other side of the lobby. If we were coming out of room, they were downstairs one floor. So we would like we look over and be like, "Oh snap, Salt and Pepper's right there." We never were like close enough to get good photos.
Also, did you see Janae? She was Halle Berry's character from the Flintstones movie.
I did see Halle Berry. A lot of those.
Yeah, and there was a Halle Berry from Baps. It was a mashup of Baps and Naruto. I saw her.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, her. I do remember seeing.
I didn't see. Well, I don't know Naruto, so I would have known it was Naruto.
That's all right.
I think the thing I enjoyed most with the cosplays, that since you mentioned Baps, is that there were so many people over 40 at the convention this year. I think that was, for me, that was unexpected because of and I get it, it was most likely probably because of the theme, but a lot of them did mention, of course, this being a space where we can just be ourselves unapologetically, but because of their ages and them being around for where this theme came from, they embodied the 90s in all their cosplays.
Yes.
For the majority of those who did dress up. So even if it was like anime character, they did put a 90s hip-hop spin on it.
And a shout out to my friend and good brother Wendell Smith, who was a Wu-Tang ninja the whole weekend. He everything had Wu-Tang, and it was he's from Brooklyn, and so it was amazing. It was and he's over 50.
Did he get a chance to meet Redman when he was at the table?
Yes, he did. He got pictures, he put it on his videos and everything. And also he was the chair of the over 40 cosplayer panel.
Oh, I was in that. I was in that panel. Yeah. And that was
notice that there were a lot of people at BlerDCon.
Yeah.
Like I want to say it was probably I haven't seen numbers like this like pre-COVID. This was my
yes.
And there was a sense of excitement, right? People seemed like they really wanted to be there. There was no drama. There was no issues with the cosplay contests this year. So yeah, it felt new. If that makes any sense.
The energy was right.
Yes,
Right.
it was. Yes, indeed.
And I felt
Like I
very
said,
comfortable.
it felt like 2017 all over again.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's beautiful, man. You
Yes,
know?
indeed.
I have to say, my favorite part of the whole convention, I know we haven't gotten to Sunday yet, but there was a moment Sunday where we just kind of got to breathe and just chill out outside of the Hyatt. And, people were smoking in the smoking section and people were checking in and out. And it was just cosplayers left and right and people just having fun and just talking and just being casual. It wasn't about making content. It wasn't about this or that. It was just us being us and in a nerdy space and like the comfortability of it. I said this jokingly, but there's some truth behind it. I think the reason why I love BlerDCon so much because it feels like being white in America, where you just go and you are just who you are, and you don't have to worry about being black this or black that. It felt what it felt like to be a white person, just surrounded by everything that makes you feel comfortable and makes you feel safe. That's what BlerDCon felt like for me, because I don't get this experience at like other conventions, like even MomoCon in Atlanta. Yeah, it's the unofficial Black Con in Atlanta because we are reverse gentrification in it, but it's not us. It's not our con. DragonCon is not our con. We just have the photo shoot and the friends we made along the way, but BlerDCon is us 100%. So like when I go to DreamCon, when I go to the other Black nerd conventions around the country, I want that feeling.
One of my favorite panels at BlerDCon was the Player Haters Ball.
No, yes.
I missed that. That must have been hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Was great.
They like I was trying to take a lot of footage with my phone, and which is still in my phone, unfortunately. But they came out dressed as the Player Haters from Chappelle's show, right? And they was shooting the shit with people in the audience. They was dogging folks out, like, how dare you come in here with those raggedy toes? Like it was great. Right. And they were quick with the one-liners. And then they had this open hate forum where you just got on the mic and said what you hated and why. It was great. It was really good. But that's one of those things where I don't know that a con like DragonCon would even allow a Player Haters Ball if they don't get the references, right?
No, I don't even think they will get the concept of it at a DragonCon.
Exactly. But this
one would ruin it because they get their feelings hurt.
Right.
Right. They were rude. Yeah, I didn't understand. Yeah, you ain't gonna understand. And that's another thing about being at a con like this is it's everybody's in on the joke. Everybody understands the reference or the context. There were a few times where there were some younger people I had to explain some things to them, but then they immediately got it. Like, oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, yes, now you get it. Matter of fact, I went to I think it was about being a nerd on HBCU
campus. Yes.
And I was glad I was in there because there was a bunch of younger people in there. And somebody said, why is it that you think that people always assume that just because you're a nerd that you like into like math and science? And they were like, I don't know. I don't understand why it's that way. Please allow me to explain to you how everybody that was into nerd stuff back in the day was probably in school on a STEM scholarship. They was giving money away to go to college for math, science, chemistry, etc. And we all found each other at GameStop and Blockbuster Video, right? We were all in each other's room watching somebody play Mortal Kombat or what have you. And we all happened to be science majors. And now we're parent age. And a lot of people get into nerd stuff through their parents, but your parents were scientists most likely. And if you're not, that's fine. But the train, what do you call it? The
pathway.
The pathway, thank you. The pathway is definitely there to explain why so many, especially nerds over 40 or over 50 at this point, are into or have some background in the sciences, because that's where we started, right? But it was good. And what I appreciated is they didn't shut me up when I said all of that. They were all actively listening to the conversation, So yeah, it was a lot of respect, a lot of the Cosplay Over 40 was a good panel as we talked
Mhm.
about, look, I'm gonna need some orthotic insoles in my shoes. I can't be running around bring your fan because the menopause is real. Like, we had a good conversation about all of that, about pacing yourself because your back and your knees ain't what it used to be.
It's disgusting how we age and you get the grays and your back starts hurting and you want to sit down and you don't get back up.
Hip pressure. You're losing the hip pressure. Oof.
Exactly. Because listen, if I go back to the room to change, I'm not coming back out.
Amen. That's my thing. Look,
I'm gonna lay down.
I don't do wardrobe changes no more. It's just whatever it is that day is that day.
Is that day.
Right. The wardrobe change is into pajamas.
Amen. Amen.
That's what happened to me too. I was like, okay, I'll be right back, and I never came right back.
Yeah, that's why I missed a lot of Saturday night. I went to just like change and do my like casual hoochie outfit, and then like I laid down. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to be out. It's 9 o'clock.
You know what, Isaiah? You better say that. Portable. Yes, indeed. Listen, you have your Advil, your Aleve, your arthritis, Tylenol arthritis, and your creams and everything.
Yeah, he has a granny bag that has all that stuff, and he has the phone chargers. He got chapstick. He got the deodorant. And how do I know? Because I carry that whenever we go to a con together.
That's right. And Malachi is also a great handler. He really is.
Yeah.
Hey, he takes amazing pictures, especially sneaky pictures.
Thank you.
No.
We need to share that picture of Godfrey.
Yeah, we do.
Oh gosh.
Just put it up on your phone.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So
I have my EpiPen.
You have your.
Don't get me started on your EpiPen.
No, let's start on that. Why were we at dinner? She was like, I'm gonna order this and this and this, and I'm allergic, and I'm gonna eat it because I got my EpiPen. I was like, but like, why? Why would you do
Because
that?
I have my EpiPen. I just told you why. What are we talking about?
You
I
look
would
like
be
that's
okay.
normal.
Huh?
Stop doing that.
It's not normal. It is not normal.
Oh, I do that a lot. You should see.
It's not normal.
And my husband hates it for me.
What's that?
Oh Lord.
Oh, dude. Oh.
You gonna leave? Girl, stop doing that.
I know. Oh, today I went too far. I had to leave him alone today.
What did you do today?
Too much.
It was Monday. You was at work.
I know.
I also remember there was this weekend, and he was at the convention as well with her.
I finally met her husband this weekend. He's not just some figment of her imagination. He's real,
right?
So
he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's cool dude.
I told him I pray for him daily.
And he's so used to people saying that when they first meet him.
Because like, I understand, I get it. You're the outgoing one, and he's the one that keeps you in line. I get
he's her handler, yeah.
And he's very reserved. Very reserved.
Wrangler. That's a good way of saying that. He's your wrangler because you need some reeling in sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Joy, it too.
Yeah. Yes. Wow. See. Yes.
No. No. I don't supposed to agree with that. What is this?
Hey man, look, I face facts. You know.
Well, I like to look at the facts a little bit differently.
And that's why you need wrangling. Because you just said I'm gonna go eat a bunch of stuff I'm allergic to because I have one EpiPen. Assuming
and
that
I turned to Dad instantly. I said,
he took my strawberry.
I sure did, and I ate it. Yep,
good.
Yeah.
Wait, you're allergic to strawberries?
Here,
she's allergic to a lot of things. Apparently,
I am. My throat only closed on edamame, and watermelon, and mango, and oatmeal.
Oh Lord, here's Godfrey.
Nice.
That's it. That was it. That was the picture.
Was he looking at the skull?
He was looking. Yeah, he looked me up and down like I was short. He's the short one,
right? So the backstory. Tell him the backstory on Godfrey, like how this picture got taken.
See the guy in the purple in the Prince shirt. That's his handler. I'm assuming his handler. And apparently there was a line to take pictures with him. I think they were charging what, $30. I was like, oh, there's no signage. You're just standing there in the main con hallway, like, what's up? You know, I said, hey, Godfrey. He was like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? I'm like, that's what the guy. and the print shirt was like $30. You gotta get in line. I turned around. Oh, there was a line. I'm like, okay, my bad. Kept it walking, kept it pushing.
Meanwhile, Malachi
Right.
was like, "She, let me get this picture." And he just
Took the picture,
and got it perfectly framed too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so this is how we got a picture of Godfrey. Mind you,
For free.
Red Man's picture was free.
And yes.
Well,
yes.
Per the interview that we did with him, he's like, if you come to my table and you want a picture, you should buy something. So as long as you bought something, you got a picture with him.
Yeah. But
I bought
anything.
his comic. I bought his comic book. Yep.
And I got a CD because I wanted the album, but I knew the album was probably not going to make it home in one piece in my luggage.
In your luggage, yeah, you're too much stuff in there. I bought a couple of shirts, one for me and one for my friend Dara, who is a huge Wu-Tang and Redman fan. She was so jealous. I sent her the picture of me because there's another picture of me and him that I have on my phone where it's just our like close up. We look like like boyfriend girlfriend. I was
That's
like, girl,
the picture I'm talking about, Joy.
Yeah, she didn't send that one.
Let's see if I can pull it up for you. But I sent it to her, and all she did, she just sent me back finger.
You're probably gonna get that when you go to Korea and you go to the Stray Kids headquarters and you get to do the photo booth. I will be doing that to you as well.
It's the smile. It's just the joy. It's your smile and that picture. There it is. There it is. Yes.
Yeah, because that was right after the interview we did.
Yes.
Me and my baby. I'm collecting people. I got him. I got John Boyega. I got DMC. I got Tony Weaver. So yeah, I got a bunch of nephews out there, but none match up to you, Malachi.
Yeah,
so
you went dark.
You like this one out.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
So I do want to talk about that a little bit because this is probably my only criticism of BlerDCon was the press experience, because this was the second year in a row I've done press for BlerDCon and not get press for BlerDCon, if that makes sense. So Dana, the other Dana, was able to get certain interviews with y'all because she's Dana. She's awesome. She's able to do a lot of things. But other press outlets were kind of left in the dark on not only the proper way of how to do it, but once we did it, we didn't have the kind of leverage to get some of the interviews because they only had but so many people to interview. So we kind of had to, for me, I had to make my own type of press. So I went around interviewing like the influencers and content creators and people like that. But like their press process was a little chaotic.
Yeah.
If I can just be nice about it, for it being 2 years in a row and I just get a free pass to the con and not get to do the bread and butter while I'm there, that is a little discerning. But because it is BlerDCon and it is a unique experience, I was able to find more than enough there to cover without having to deal with celebrity interviews and things like that. But it does need to be refined. And I say that because, again, we're going to MomoCon this year. MomoCon has spoiled every single last one of us when it comes to press and things like that. So I'm just used to how Dana operates versus how all the other cons operate with press, and they need to take a lesson from Dana.
They really do. Or pay Dana to do it.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Pay black women. Pay black women.
They need to pay Dana, because when I was telling her about my VIP experience, she was like, oh, yeah. I was like, they need to pay you, because then I would pay for it every single time. Whether my friends did it or not, I would pay for it.
Matter of fact, her job should just be doing these things for all the cons, and they just pay
press planner. Yeah.
Right. She's the press planner. She got all she got all the connects. She got all the networks. She know all the press outlets, the YouTubers, the influencers, the content creators. Let her do it.
Yeah. Let her do it and pay her for her time.
And she can do it by herself. I swear to God, she can do it by herself.
No, she does have help.
Yeah,
she has help, and she knows how to delegate and use those who assist her to make those experiences seamless for us. That's why they tend to flow so well, because even if there is a hiccup, it's truly behind the scenes, and we'll never know about it because the schedule is held to some degree to where it's not sabotaging the rest of the day.
Right. Because most of my Saturday was shot. Waiting on
our Saturday was shot. Yeah, I expected to have something Friday when we got up, and only to find out we have no idea of who we're interviewing and when on Friday. And I'm like, wait, it's Friday though. The celebrities are here. Your outlets are here. Why is there no set schedule of this celebrity should be in this place and these outlets can go interview them there?
And then it's
Like
kind of weird.
the simple common sense things, if you will, but I got to remember common sense is a superpower. Saturday was insane because it was like we got confirmed for one, and that was Redman, who we still like say it was an hour delayed because
they lost him.
They lost him wherever he was supposed to be. He was not.
Well, in their defense, it is Redman. He was probably having the best time. No,
and I'm sure he was. No, he did say that. He did say that he was having a blast there at the convention, enjoying himself. Basically just mingling, hanging out with the people, if you will. So,
but I will say again, because similar to what happened with DMC when we interviewed him, because the Moana Nui podcast interview crew is fire. We were supposed to have maximum 10 minutes to interview Redman. I think we took 25 because he was telling the handler, "No, I'm not done. This is important. I got something else I want to say. That's a good question. I'm gonna answer this. Not, hey, mind your business. We're not done when I say we're done." Like he was being funny with it, but he was dead serious. Like I'm not done talking, and we had a really good time.
The woman walked up with the sign that said 5 minutes. She's like, "Hey, we just got started."
Right.
He was like, "This is not my problem. I'm gonna do what I want."
It's exactly what he did. Exactly what he did.
Part.
And the funny thing is, I don't think they had anybody after us because other people had wandered away or didn't get notified. A lot of it just felt uncontrolled.
Yes.
Okay, so they need Dana because Dana is that superpower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I say, it was more so like everything was outlined and not actually scheduled.
Right.
No,
right. They had a plan. They had concepts of a plan. They're like, okay, and then on Friday we'll do
concepts of a plan.
Concept of a plan.
No, we're not the president of the United. Okay. I do want to say this. It is a bit unusual for cons to do their press interviews with their like flagship guests on Saturdays because Saturday is usually the busiest day of the con, and that's the day the guests makes their money. So the fact that BlerDCon had their big guests scheduled for interviews as well as their booth appearances and panels all on Saturday is insane. You got to spread that out a little bit. They could have, I'm sure a lot of them didn't arrive until like Friday or something. Although I did see Dulce Salon Thursday when I went and got my press pass.
Yeah, because she did some VIP
right
stuff
there
Thursday
with us on Thursday while we was getting press passes. Like, man, this would have been a great time to ask for an interview if I was allowed to do that.
Right.
But I didn't know the rules at the time. Now I know the rules. Next time I'm gonna just pull a Dana and I'm gonna pull light skin privilege next time. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Oh my God, Mark! Oh my God!
I mean,
Does it work in DC? I feel like it doesn't work in DC.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's called a chocolate city, so I feel like white chocolate doesn't work.
No, it worked. I got a lot of privilege up there at BlerDCon this year.
Okay, but you didn't get the VIP privilege, so was it that much privilege?
Oh gosh. I will say knowing now having the experience of this year doing press, next year we pretty much know it's the Wild Wild West and the biggest gun is going to win. So we're going to try to make it work best what we can. Do I hope it gets better next year? Yes. Do I expect it? Yeah.
If they hire Dana.
Right.
That's the things like Dana was very good about continuing to pester, stay in their face, contacted multiple people. And she had us on standby. She's like, don't leave from this area. And so we just hung out, watching people walk around just so that we were never more than 5 minutes away from the room where they told us we needed to be. You know?
Okay.
But also meant we were kind of handcuffed. Like I couldn't do a whole lot because I was waiting. And what I wasn't going to do is miss my chance to interview Redman. Like that wasn't happening. I was going to stay there all night if I had to.
Understandable. And the smile said it all.
Yes, it did. Indeed, it did. And when BlerDCon sends out the emails about after action reports and what can we do to make it better, all this that we said, please. In that official communication, let them know.
I've already sent my email out.
There's an email that comes out officially saying, "Hey, we made it through 2026. What can we do to make it?" The team, the whole team, all the contracts, the media, whoever, they see those comments and they'd be like, "Okay, that they need that feedback." Us doing this is good, but we need some official
Oh, trust
capacity.
me, I have a whole dissertation sitting right here on all the failings they had in press. Because
Same.
Yeah,
And not only press, there's one more thing that they need to address and kind of make changes for next year. And actually, it's two things. One, BlerDCon needs to be 4 days, official 4 days, not the VIP and then 3 days, but they either need to officially start on Thursday and end on Sunday, or start on Friday and end on Monday. They gotta have
he's going to have to, unfortunately,
and they need another host hotel. They need to make the Renaissance or the Cortland, whatever, across from the Hyatt. Those need to be host hotels because they need space. They are running out of space.
Yes, and we brought that up over the years, but the way that the contracts are not scheduled, but they're structured is it takes a Herculean effort to negotiate with these hotels for room rates and space. We a lot of people wanted to be a 5-day con when it was a summer con.
Whoa. I mean, in the summer, it could be a 5-day con in the summer.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like, the team does multi-year, basically 5-year contract. It's a 5-year contract.
Gotcha.
So it's just once you lock
that
in,
means they should be coming up on renewal of some of these contracts and can make some changes for the next 5 or so years.
Yeah, but it's a lot that goes into that.
No, I know.
You got to start with the assumption is that the hotels care and want this business, and that's not necessarily
true. Not true all the time. Yeah,
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
And then I think, like Isaiah said, it wasn't so content creator heavy. It was just enough that it wasn't like, okay, so this is basically their convention. Cool.
Yeah, it wasn't like how DreamCon was last year. It was all content created. It was utter chaos. It was fun, but it was just chaos. But that's
it seems like the energy would shift if it went straight to streamers only. Because
because a lot of streamers are these. There's a alt-right pipeline from streamers to because you don't want to meet a lot of your favorite streamers in person because they're not who you think they are.
No, then the problem is they're not who they think they are.
They are a caricature that they created just to make money.
And more power to you, but please stay out of my area. Thank you.
Right, get out of my face.
Yes.
I want to have my fun. I don't want the fake blurred there.
Yes, exactly.
I'll be marching the Dragon Con parade.
So I hope you guys are coming back. Next year is the 10-year anniversary. They're going all out. I know a little something, but they are going all out. You're muted.
You're muted. Did you mute?
He is now.
No,
we have no sound from Malachi.
I think next year everybody's going to get their bodies together, their dream bodies together.
Yes.
It's going to be a wrestling theme.
James, why don't you go ahead and pull up the graphic for next year's theme for BlerDCon so we can talk about that a little bit. It's in the chat. But next year, BlerDCon is doing something. I'm going to wait for him to pull up the graphic to say what it is.
Oh, that one.
It's in the group chat.
Yeah, I just found it.
Okay. Next year's theme, and especially for Black people, which I can't believe this. Yes, they're finally doing wrestling as their theme, and I know a lot of Black people resonate with the wrestling theme so much. So next year, it's going to be a bunch of people in wrestling skin tight suits and championship belts. I think this was a perfect theme for them to welcome in their 10th anniversary. Good job, Hilton George. You played this out perfectly.
Amen. And to see all the hoochie daddies in those wrestling
Yes, I am going to find a Mighty Morphin Red Ranger singlet leotard for my hoochie daddy outfit next year.
Oh, that's easy.
My costume is already set because it's a wrestling thing. I'm getting a referee shirt. I'm getting a Money in the Bank briefcase, and I'm gonna just start chaos. And I'm gonna just walk up to people, and whoever has a belt, I'm gonna hand the briefcase to somebody who doesn't have a belt and ask them, "Do you want to cash in your contract?"
That's what happens. We need to film that. That's gonna be so good on content.
That's
James,
what
that is amazing, James. That is amazing. Oh,
because my thing is, and I've said this for like the last several years, even before the vid happened, is that if you bring a wrestling belt to a convention and there is a ring present, a la MomoCon, a la DragonCon, you should be forced to defend said belt. I mean, you're already there. You're dressed the part. You're wearing the strap. I mean, you might as well defend the title.
But I'm cosplaying as it, not like for real, real.
Right.
That's
I
not my problem.
Cute. Like what?
I don't care if you're cosplaying as Sasha Banks, Jade Cargill, Macho Man Randy Savage, Randy Orton, Bret the Hitman Hart, Honky Tonk Man, whatever the case may be. Defend your championship.
No.
Since you said all those names, I'm going to be excited to see how people take actual wrestlers and infuse more nerd stuff into it and come up with fusion and amalgamations of these cosplay wrestlers. So
you know we're gonna show up
like a Hulk Hogan / Hulk fusion cosplay, or the Undertaker and
come as Hulk Hogan at your own risk.
Like that.
Right? Yeah. No, nobody who looks like us is coming as Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
you know what I mean. You know
what you do? Get a luchador mask for your Sub-Zero costume.
I've been in the back of my mind working on that. I've been in the back of my mind working because there was a wrestler in WCW. He was a riff off of Sub-Zero.
Yes, he was.
Yes. Glacier. Yes. I was thinking about doing that. I can make a suspender belt from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and some tights and everything, and I could do that. And I have a friend that could paint my face, But the luchador mask is also an option. I've been thinking about it. Trust me, I've been thinking about it.
Because here's the thing, right? Yes. A lot of the wrestlers today who are roughly mid 20s to early 30s, right? A lot of them play video games. A lot of them are in the nerd culture. So if you've watched the pay-per-view over the last 5 to 10 years, you would have seen like Selena Vega come out dressed as Todoroki from My Hero Academia. Rey Mysterio has done both Captain America and who else? Somebody else from DC in his luchador attire. Seth Rollins has done an homage to the Power Rangers and Iron Man. With his,
I can't wait to see the Power Ranger wrestling references next year. I don't even like wrestling like that no more, but that's gonna just blow my mind.
I hope they have a ring. I hope they have a big ring with a lot of padding in it that would allow everybody to just do like Super Smash Brothers.
Exactly.
Get the brakes off them.
Little Mac next year. All right. I got ideas.
Cool. Well, I'm looking at the time, and we are pulling up close to the 90-minute mark. So I want to just go around. I think we did a good job of like what we love, what we think could be better. What's the next cons that everybody's going to?
Atlanta Comic-Con.
Atlanta Comic-Con? Word. And that's August, right?
First weekend in August in Norfolk, Virginia.
I'm going to try and get back up there for that, for sure.
Please and thank you.
There are direct flights from Atlanta to Norfolk.
Oh yeah.
We'll get you at the airport.
What about the rest of y'all? I know that we just did.
I will be at MomoCon. Is my next con. Then after that will be Evo in June, and then after Evo will be DreamCon, and then after DreamCon will be Atlantic Comic Con. That'll be my last con for the year. So, yeah.
All right, cool. I think, like I said, I'm going to Korea for MomoCon. I'm going to be there, but I probably want to do another con before that, and then I'm going to take the summer to work on my body because I'm trying to be a hoochie for.
Listen, Joy, you need both.
And so, you talked about the Rogue costume, right? That I did before. I've commissioned B. Cunningham. We've been working on it to do a custom fit, 2 versions of a custom Rogue outfit. One with the standard, long pants and everything, the cut jacket and the yellow boots, and another one is a little bit more carnival, Rasta reggae girl, and so it's going to be like cut off yellow shorts and fishnets and stuff with the same color scheme, but a little bit more Jamaican flag in it.
Oh, you
That'll
gonna be slow?
cute.
You gonna slow wine? You gonna slow wine?
Yes,
You gonna
yes.
slow
Instead of
wine?
saying "Hey sugar," I'm gonna be like "Wagwan." So it's
Yes, Joe. Shit, I can't wait to see that.
I'm excited about it. I made me some like long, like dark red
Yeah.
braids and everything. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
That's
So
gonna be nice.
in my mind, I want to have like a dirty wine song playing around me all the time, so I can just swing my hair and wind out until I break something. Because I'm gonna break something. Yes.
Patra.
It was somebody's hip.
Patra. Yes, Patra was my girl back in the day.
Worker man. Need a worker man.
Romantic call.
Yes.
Yeah, my next cons, I don't know how we're going to pull this off, but DreamHack and Ranger Stop and Pop are the same weekend. So, yeah.
I have an idea.
Hey, look, man, it's dudes with families on
That's
two
an
sides
idea.
of town. You should be able to pull this off.
No, they're in the same block of each other, I think.
Mhm.
And FurryCon too. All three are going to be in the same area the weekend before.
And for
Yes, and FurryCon.
that's going to be an interesting crowd mix.
It is, but it's all nerdum, so it should be fine. It's not like it's the Bloods and Crips and stuff. Ooh, that was, you know what? That
Quiet
was
you.
the place where my brain went.
But yeah, after those two, MomoCon at the end of May, because all three of those are in May. So
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
They're all
yeah,
in
so
Atlanta,
the
right?
week I take off after MomoCon will be well deserved.
Mm. Jeez,
True.
that's-
Wow.
Man, brother, that's a lot.
Dude, MomoCon had me in the bathtub with Epsom salt after that.
That's a Dragon Con for me. MomoCon, I get to stay in one spot and get all the content I need.
Oh yeah, Dragon. I had to start taking CBD gummies during the day to keep my joints lubricated and keep me wanting to be somewhere because the urge to go lay down was strong.
Oh, I have news about MomoCon.
Uh-oh.
What is your news?
I have a panel.
Are you doing the same panel or a new panel?
Same panel. I was gonna do a new one, but I was on the cruise, so I didn't submit it. So it's the same one. Is your fave going to jail?
Okay.
Your fave going to jail? Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yep.
Well, I
More
did defend
likely-
Shao Tucker at BlerDCon.
Okay. Well, I tried to get at BlerDCon. They said no.
So during the player haters ball, everybody was
Player
hating
haters ball,
on
yeah.
Shao Tucker. And your boy James defended Shao Tucker to a room full
did.
of haters.
And what they say, were they still like no? Or they like
No, they simmered down when I broke it down. I was like, Shao Tucker did nothing wrong. They were like, how? I was like, please explain what he did wrong. They were like, but I was like, his daughter is now her own best friend. What's the problem?
That was
Never.
And then they had nothing for that afterwards.
because it's true.
everybody was dumbstruck. Like, I can't believe he said that.
Where's the lie?
There is no lie. It's true. He is a man of science, and they should be happy that he's around.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go that far. I just said he did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
All right, y'all. Well, before we get out of there, let's. I want to go around the horn and make sure that all the people watching know where they can find all of you, so they can get more of this brilliant blackness every day. So, what are y'all's handles on social media? Dana, we're gonna start with you and then go around clockwise.
Okay. You can find me on IG and Threads at NYC Playboy 78. That's where I'm at. You know, IG and Threads.
NYC Playboy 78. All right, Supreme Attorney.
And I'm the Supreme Attorney. You can find me in court. You can find me. That wasn't me. My phone doesn't have a volume. So you can find me in court around Georgia. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at the Supreme Attorney to see all my shenanigans I'm into in court.
James.
You can find me at Miles Simmons on Threads and IG. I normally share a lot of sports and crazy ratchetness that I see. And you can find me this Thursday on the opinionated variants of the 616 right here on Moana Nui at 8:30.
And I am Joyride08 on Threads and Instagram. I also have Moment of Joy on TikTok, but I don't use it that much except for like K-pop nonsense. So if you follow me on Threads and Instagram, you're going to find politics, black things, and a little bit of K-pop, etc. So it's a lot of fun and ridiculous things because I like that too. And Malachi, is your sound back? It sounded like it was. No,
No,
your phone was just ringing. I thought I heard your phone.
just heard your phone.
We did
Malachi, please type your, if you're so inclined, type your stuff in the chat, and so everybody knows where to follow you.
In the live chat, not the private chat.
No, I should be able to. Well, somebody, it's Mal the Writer, MALTHE Writer on IG. Yeah, and he's gone again. Poor baby.
Oh.
Mal, we love you. But yeah, look for Mal the Writer at Mal the Writer on Instagram and Threads. And Mark, close us out.
All right, so thank y'all so much for joining me for this post show. Unfortunately, ASFE won't get a post show; they had a pre-show, and I'm kind of tired of conventions. But next convention you'll find Blerdography at will be the weekend before MomoCon. Those 3 cons, I'm gonna figure out how to do that, and then MomoCon. But for Blerdkast, join us on our next show. We'll be live March 30th. This is a big show. I have guests Afua Richardson. I have guests Alan Z. I have guests Michelle Nanu. I think that's how she pronounced her name. I have other guests from all over the nerd spectrum, from singers to cosplayers to scientists to comic book creators. March 30th is going to be the first of a 2-parter series that we are doing with Moana Nui called A Dream Deferred. A Dream Deferred. That is going to be a really great episode. I cannot wait to do it. It's going to be a bunch of big name people on it. Dana's going to be there to help me. Dana Morgan or Joy, whichever one's available, but it's going to be huge. So please, if you have not, go ahead and subscribe to both channels. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, because I'm literally going to start posting the promos for that tonight. And for the April show, because the April show, we got probably one of my favorite Mighty Morphin Power Rangers joining the show for the first time. So that's going to be awesome. But I'm going to save that one a secret until then. But get ready for the March 30th show. It's going to be big. It's going to be a spectacular, and I cannot wait to see y'all there. But until then, follow Blerdography on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all other social media platforms. And until then, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Yeah. Be somebody tonight, yeah. I love it how you move it, how you wind it up. We can jump into it, we can line it up. We can stay slow with you, me. We can stay slow with you, me, yeah. Be somebody tonight, doing that dance, digging that dance. I love. Be somebody tonight, be somebody tonight. Pull up on me. We've got so much to see. Maybe I can show you now. Tear your top with the top down.